Welcome to my pregnancy vlog. Look at my cute little bump. Oh my god, he's so cute. Let's start off with some dishes. I decided to take a shower real quick. Honest, today I've been in kind of like a mental funk. Of course, I was very excited when I found out I was pregnant. And in the beginning, I was really sick, I had morning sickness and all that. But I still had that excitement, and I was thanking God. I was telling him, thank you for this baby. Like, I wanted to be a mom since I was really young. Like, not that I wanted to be a mom young, I'm 25 years old, but I always envisioned that for myself. Motherhood was something I always wanted, and I'm getting it now. But boy, it's not easy. Like, first of all, the physical changes that you go through, you're like growing bigger, stretching, the hormones. Like, there were so many days where I just cried myself to sleep over like little things. I'm not gonna say little, because they felt very big to me in those moments. But yeah, so it was just, the hormones, and your body's honestly like gaining weight, so you feel the pressure of that. And if you're working like me, I work full-time. I work at a store, so it's a lot of being on your feet for 8 hours a day, and it's been a lot. I am currently 21 weeks pregnant, and that means I am in the second month of the second trimester, and it's been pretty exciting because now I can feel him kick stronger. I'm gonna also insert clips at the end of like the gender reveal. My bump has finally like is actually showing, and it's like pretty hard. I have little to no nausea. It happens randomly. I am considered overweight in the scale, so there is like that fear of like preeclampsia and like all those things that I never had to like think about in the past. But now it's like, oh my gosh, like I just want baby and me to be healthy. But that's something that crosses my mind every day, because I obviously can't lose weight while pregnant. I haven't had any new stretch marks thus far. I've had stretch marks from like, you know, gaining weight and losing weight throughout my like middle school, high school, college years. But besides that, I haven't had any new ones. I do have some dark spots in my back that appeared around the time that I found out I was pregnant, and they just keep growing. I have them all over here, down here. That's another thing that is not very fun. I won't be wearing anything backless because it's just not fun to look at, and you feel self-conscious and very dry skin. I get this right here, like this area of my hands get really dry. My face has been honestly flourishing. Like I don't even have a skincare routine, and I have no acne, which is insane. I heard that that's what boys do to you, but yet again, that's another like old wives' tale. And I also get a lot of heartburn. I'm trying to like run down this whole list. I get a lot of heartburn. I get random headaches. In the beginning, around I would say like 8 weeks to 9 weeks, that around that time, I was getting a lot of headaches in the beginning. Like I'm guessing it was due to the hormonal changes in my body, but it was not fun. Now it's like mostly towards the end of the day when I'm tired. And I'm gonna ask my doctor about that because I worry that every little symptom could be a sign of a bigger complication, which I think is like normal pregnancy anxiety, but I just worry about everything. But yeah, I think that's it. But if you're watching this and you're also pregnant, I really want to know what you're experiencing and what week you're at, because I feel like there's a new symptom every single like week or month or trimester, I swear. Well, actually there's also some more physical ones. Since I'm on my feet a lot, I get very like crampy in my legs. I get back pain. My back pain hasn't been excruciating, but it's just aches. Like you're just like uncomfortable, and round ligament pain. So like I'm laying down in bed, and to turn over, the pain, it's just like, not pain, I would say ache. It's like very uncomfortable, and I'm constantly tossing and turning. The pregnancy pillow, honestly, it has not been helping as much. On the really bad days, it doesn't help at all. Yeah, I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't know, just have to thug it out. But that's pretty much it for the symptoms. It's definitely much better than the first trimester. The first trimester wanted to take me out. I was like, Lord, why did I do this? Basically, like, why did I get myself in this situation? But now I'm back to the yay, like I can't wait for him to be here. But then also worrying about other things like, you know, finances and whatnot. It's our first baby. But yeah, now I'm gonna start my kind of like me time, God time, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So I am a new Christian, a newbie Christian, and I try is to read at least a verse or like chapter a night. I feel like night times are easier for me because during the daytime I'm preparing to get ready for work. I just don't find that I have enough time to like slow down during the day. So at night, right before bed, I read a page from here. It's called Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence, and it's a devotion for every day of the year. So I really enjoy kind of reading it every single night. It kind of helps me ground myself, center myself, and remember like that I'm not alone and anything that I may be facing that day. And I swear, I feel like every time I read it, I feel like it resonates. So I'm gonna read today's April 27th. I'm gonna read today's, and yeah, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So it says, "Come to me with empty hands and an open heart, ready to receive abundant blessings. I know the depth and breadth of your neediness. Your life path has been difficult, draining you of strength. Come to me for nurture. Let me fill you up with my presence, I in you and you in me. My power flows most freely into weak ones aware of their need for me. Faltering steps of dependence are not lack of faith. They are links to my presence." I feel like I needed to hear this today because one thing I've been struggling with is kind of surrendering myself and my worries and my like plans to him. And I'm getting emotional just talking about it. But I obviously am having a baby, and I still work full-time. My partner works full-time and he's also in school. So it's just hard to imagine a future where I don't have to work as much so I can spend more time with him. But I'm hopeful that God will lead me to where I need to be, because I'm gonna leave this for another video, but us moving here was such a big blessing and a big step. Just us, our relationship was such a blessing that I feel like God can do anything in your life. And even if you don't see it, it doesn't mean it's not possible. So I just really try to remind myself how far I've come, because 4 years ago, I didn't know where I was going to be, and I was living at home with my mom and my sister and her kids, and I was just like, I don't know, I can't see the day where I get to leave the house. And I finally left the house, and it's almost like you take for granted the things that you've accomplished or the things that you've gotten from God once you're already there. But we can't forget that at one point we didn't have the things we have today. And it's just something I try to remind myself. Like, I let myself just kind of break down, and like I pray to him and I tell him how I'm feeling, and then usually I feel better, because things that are out of your control, like, you can't keep stressing. That's what Satan wants for you, and you shouldn't let him take that peace away from you. So I also like about this devotional is that at the end it has scripture annotated right here. So we're gonna look at those pages. I'm reading the NIV Bible. The other one is Isaiah 4, chapter 40, verses 29 to 31. The verse says, "He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." So that's what I'm ending it on right now. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. Welcome to my page. If you're pregnant, I would love to hear your experience. And if you're a first-time mom, or if you have multiple kids, I just need all the advice in the world right now. So thank you so much for watching, and seeing you in the next video.